What's going on, Coach?
So as he's getting his headset on, Coach, we just had McCaskill sitting in that chair and talked about embracing special teams and waiting on his opportunity, that kind of thing. You are the leader of the running back room. What have you been seeing from your guys this week and going into this game? Because really came off some successful running, in our last home game.
Absolutely. To hit on that, I think the most impressive thing when I'm watching practice in the game, we have a total of 8 guys in the room, and, I think all six that we're traveling with on special teams, which is incredible. Mm-hmm. But coming from last week, I think we was able to find some holes to hit. O-line did a great job as far as opening some holes, giving us some opportunities. I think the play calling was great, and Shador made some checks to give us a good opportunity also. Yeah. But Hankerson and Dylan, I think they did a great job as far as collaborating together as far as getting those yardage. And then, of course, Shador did some things with his legs, but that's what we need to be as far as run game to take some pressure off the passing game.
Mm-hmm. Coach, you guys, up until last week, struggled to run the football. What were you telling your guys in your room, just to be patient and kind of let the game come to them? What did you tell them through that?
Pretty much. When we say struggle, I just don't think that we offensively put a whole lot of investment into it. The opportunities as far as giving the backs the opportunity to show what we're able to do, and the O-line. Mm-hmm. We're an RPO offense, and sometimes it leans to the throwing side instead of the give side. So we got to be patient and wait for our opportunities. And I think we got those opportunities last week, and I think we're going to do a better job offensively as far as dialing those things up where they have true runs to get them in a groove. Hankerson was in a great groove. Mm. He was in a good rhythm. He was seeing the game. He was feeling the game. So I won't say struggle. I think we just got to make sure that we give our guys the opportunity to show what they can do.
Yeah. Like we mentioned, we just had Alto on here.
Yes.
What have you seen from him in terms of coming back from this recovery, and where is he at? What does he need to do to start seeing more time on the field?
It's just unfortunate that he had the injury and it kind of slowed him down, and but it is fortunate that you got a head coach, a leader like Coach Prime that has his future, his health as the main concern. So we didn't want to put him in harm's way. We feel like right now he's at the point where he's physically able to do what we need to get done. Mentally, he knows he always stayed intact. He always stayed positive, never got discouraged. He was trying to push it a little because he wanted to come back and compete.
Yeah.
But we just got a lot of guys doing some great things, and it won't be fair to them to pull them back to elevate someone else. So we'll find a way to implement him with some packages. But he's been doing a great job, as far as just making the one cuts. I want to see how he make those cuts and able to get himself out of a position where, out of adversity. I just want to make sure that his feet was to the point where his legs, his lower extremities, he was able to do things that we know he can do coming from Houston. But the main important thing, just not to be in harm's way. But I think he's came a long way, and he's been working on it every day, just walking down the hall. Yeah. He'll just make a certain cut just to see how it feels. It's weird. But he's a great kid, man. He wants it so bad, and we're going to make sure we're there to support him.
Sometimes when I see Jake at the office, I just Euro step him.
Then hang on the rim.
Yeah. That's it. You got to work on it.
Coach, you got to get downstairs to dinner and meetings, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, always love having Coach Leo.
Yes, sir.
Not just the running backs coach, but the assistant head coach as well.
Amen.
Never want to leave that off the resume, man, because so much that happens with this program. Coach Prime trusts Coach Flea to handle that, so it's a big responsibility.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, man.
Thanks for coming on, Coach.
Yep.
We all silly like the mayor.